Red alert. Cue the chaos. Theorycraft Online shields up, snacks ready. Welcome aboard the Cottontail 86 stream. Live on Twitch. Simulcasting to Kick and YouTube. Catch the VODs later. But for now, stay for the ride.
Who's on first? Yeah. I mean, the guy's name. Who? The guy playing first. Who? The guy playing first base. Who? The guy on first base. Who is on first? Why are you asking me? I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm asking you who's on first. That's his name. Well, go ahead and tell me. Who? The guy on first. That's it.
I knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Alright, heading to the middle. Let's go. Plus we didn't put on any seatbelts, totally fine. It's all good.
Taking over the night. Purple in the stars of the Zion lights. Laugh, rage.
I'm a bad streamer. I mean, that's supposed to be up.
Ready. Now crank this song. Hey, spin that wheel. Hey, make that deal. Hey, fleet up, punch in. Let's ride. Warp speed, no brakes. Quick play, high stakes, rich crew, standing side by side. Hey, clip that. Let the show begin. Hey, bring the hype from wall to wall. Twitch on live, kick on deck. YouTube's waiting for the call. Bundles to claim and a dozen tabs deep. Chat moving faster than a furring geek can cheat. Somebody yelling, hit the refinery. While Cotton's theory crafting perfect strategy. Tangy is screaming, alerts collide. Stream a bot barely keeping the systems alive. But somehow the chaos turns perfectly clean like a starship dancing through a battle scene. Buttons get mashed and the scoreboard shakes. Every little moment turning into break. Community rolling with the jokes and the lore. New faces welcome through the hangar door. The lag gets heavy, we keep moving on. If the match runs long, then the anthem stays strong. No matter the mission, no matter the star. Cottontail 86 takes it just a little farther. So if you're arriving from the raid tonight or finding the stream in the search bar light, Twitch for the live, Kick for the thrill, YouTube for the voice. When the night grows still, keep your seatbelt tight and your volume high. We're flying through the static, through the pixel sky. One chip, one chat, one electric spark, lighting up the void from the intro mark. Deep breath in. Hold that flame. Hey. Chat tight fast. Say the name. Cocktail 86 front and center. Press start now. Welcome to the adventure. To boldly claw where the grinders won't go. Grab it on the captain's chair. Running the show. Community strong in the energy bright. Cocktail 86 going live tonight. Dark blue thunder and the purple skies. Science box reflected in everybody's eyes. From fleet command to marbles rolling along. Bridge crew ready. Now sing this song. Stay tuned for the chaos. Stay tuned for the lore. One more lap around the station before we explore. If you missed the beginning, don't worry, you'll see. The replay lives on YouTube. And the lives on Twitch. And kick with me. Stream is live. Engage. Welcome to Hyperspace Arcade.
Hello, hello, hello.
Nah, I forgot to get the microscape rolling. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever your time zone appropriate greetings are. How y'all doing? I think I collected my mission key. I'm not 100% certain. Queued for login. What does this queued for login mean? Is there 310 people ahead of me? Am I the 310th person in line? Hey, Mord, how are you? It's been a good day today. Holy. Did the game just get restarted or something? I've never seen that before. I was in it before, not that long ago. It's almost tempting to to close it and reopen it and see if that changes. Alright, that's good. You're at 268? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was just in the game 15 minutes ago. That's crazy. I mean, I think it's kind of good that it has issues sometimes, because when everything's perfect, then, you know, like, it leaves, you know, it leaves some issues. That's hilarious. Hi, Steve Lee. What's happening? I'm waiting to see if my login queue for microscape is going to go to like 0 when I get in, or if it's just going to restart. Because it's so close, I gotta watch now. I have some doubts. Doubts are building. Surprise patch notes. I don't know if I can handle 2 sets of surprise patch notes today. Well, oh, there it is. I'm still being a pyro. Mining ISO? Not right now. I'm gonna be soon. I'm finishing mining in the Veil. Okay, cool. Microscape is back. Still no pet? I haven't got a new one in quite some time. I have the Golem Core and Bog. So I have 2 pets. That third one, I keep on bouncing between woodcutting and fire making. And just waiting on Tinderling and whatever the butterfly moth thing is called. I can't remember the name. Then I can move on. 7-star mats. How many G6 miners do I have? I have 3. I have 1 of each faction's G6 miners. And then I also have one Aphelion. So I saw that we had the Unimatrix 0 event series get announced. Starting tomorrow, apparently. Free daily gifts with different officer shards each day. Battle Borg and assimilated hostiles. Wait. Does that mean the Nintendo controller research is going to pay off? I think I have 13 7 Selkies and 2 of each G6 faction miner. 13? That doesn't look right. Because Mort, if you got 13 Selkies, you're going through heavy rotations on the mining. Yeah. The G6 faction ships, I don't know, it's just easy enough to get them. And they're fairly cheap for the upgrading, so I went ahead and had all 3 of them. It was extra stuff to use for the Vengeance blueprints. It worked out pretty good for that. I don't think I might have had one. I might have had one of the G6 faction miners when I was still G6. Thank you, Tepish. Full details. They have additional details. You can upgrade the G6 miners for the Vengeance PP. I might have to save for that. Yeah, it was well worth it. Hello, Misa. How you doing? Barbecue wings for dinner? That's not bad at all. Barbecue wings are underrated, I think.
Yo, we see that flood of names. Chat's flying like a game of flames.
Chad!
New folks rolling in, whole squad insane. Pulled up to the bunny domain. Let's go! Welcome to the burrow, welcome to the show. Cottontails live, let the good vibes flow. Ready to train crazy, watch the numbers grow. Drop your emotes, let the whole chat know. Welcome Raiders, hey.
Toss. Welcome on in, Raiders. Skinnier bunny, bro.
Oh, wrong button. It worked though. I didn't mean to go in that hard.
Oh.
I just face punched him.
Thank you for the bye. Welcome in, DOS. Welcome in, Ellie. Welcome in, Loston. Welcome in, Chad. How y'all doing tonight?
Too small. JB. Never worn. Museum.
Damn.
I'm never wearing that.
Hey, Asian boy.
It's a victory, it's a win, a glorious failure to put in the bin. He didn't put it in the bin, no, he treated it like gold. He walked to the shelf with pride in his step.
Some of them hype trains amaze me so much. All right, where are you? No, that can't be it. The hell is up with all that?
Come on. Who the hell
Okay.
are you?
We'll just go with that.
Martok. Who gets through the
Why is that?
bumper? It looks like it is Martok.
Green Tea's got a new clip.
Oh, but he missed the jump.
I love it.
Where's the transform? It's, fit to screen. Okay. I think it's doing the thing now. How's it going, Green Tea? How you doing tonight? Trying to zoom in without zooming in. I think when I get my my setup changed, I'm gonna have something set up for the text to make it easier to share on screen. There we go. Oh geez, Mufasa. I'll get that cooking right now.
Thank you for the street. I just want to thank you for the street.
Thank you for the 15 stream streak, Austin. You legend. Did I do the thing again?
100% are. But yeah, I'll get it done here real quick. Hold on one sec. Let me finish this. All right, one.
Song about Austin.
I had to make sure that everything was actually set up right here. So there's that. All right. Anyone gonna clip that for us? So DJs can click that.
Oh, the
yeah,
clip
let
for
me
the
do it.
DJs.
Let's.
All right, let's play this first song. Let's listen to this. Should be rendered enough to go.
There was a time not long ago
I don't know how well this shows.
when in the light a man was known, but now that man walks in the night, a different man, the same. We call him lost in
Yeah, I manually do it.
the stream. Let the holy light of the Scobie gods descend.
As long as I get it in the end.
Hey, Rage Starved.
Holy light of the Scobie gods descend. The G5 and G6 scrapping are at hand. Let the holy light of the Scopely gods descend. Let the holy light of the Scopely gods descend. Let the holy light of the Scopely gods descend. Let the holy light of the Scopely gods descend. Lost it. Lost it. Thank you for the stream streak. I just want to thank you for the stream streak.
85. God damn. That is almost a little bit absurd. That's almost absurd. Oh my goodness, that was something special. That was definitely something special. Hey Tacos, welcome on in. How you doing tonight? N50, thank you for the 85 stream streak. That's amazing. Hey Dustin. Have I gotten any efficiencies yet for the isogenite? Nope, I haven't done any of the research for the isogenite yet. And I probably won't until next week, to be honest. There's a second one. There is a second version. We'll listen to that one in a little bit. I want to get through the quick little patch notes about this Unimatrix thing first. I know that isogenite mining speeds the mining, but I don't care. Because I have ships that mine it fast enough that it's not important. 500 recon schematics away from 67 on the recon locus. Damn, 50, you're almost ready to pass me. All right, so tomorrow we have a new event series starting. Battling Borg and assimilated hostiles, taking on solo armadas. Visit the event store featuring Maverick Periphery Intel, Officer Shards, Vengeance, Parts, Cost Efficiency Primes. Wait, what? I might have to play this event series. I might have to play this event series. Let's see how that one goes. Yeah, when I saw this, when it said Unimatrix 0, I was like, there is no shot that fucking Mufasa got his goddamn Mega Cube event. But then I saw it doesn't say Mega Cube. It doesn't say Mega Cube. I don't see Mega Cube yet. Dispatches from Unimatrix 0 are available to Commanders Ops 20 through 80. Claim a free daily gift featuring Officer Shards for PICU 7 of 9, Catherine Janeway, Chakotay, Borg Q, Jean-Luc Picard, and the Doctor. Which Doctor? It's updated. And this something new, or is it the old one? It's updated. It's new. It's definitely new. It doesn't say anything about attacking the Mega Cube stuff yet. So we have multi-phasic hunters, so buying stuff in the web store that runs through the entirety of the event. There's an AMS for defeating hostiles with the Alliance during a window, a daily hunt window. This is like the flash events that we had for Discovery. The Zero Signal event is defeating Borg probes. It's starting on Saturday. For Ops 20 to 50. Ops 51 to 80 doing Borg type solo armadas and Borg polygon armadas. So in the continuum. And then on Sunday, Ops 20 through 60 go against Borg Sphere solo armadas. And then Ops 61 through 80 go against Conqueror Borg solo armadas. So be sure to save up your Conqueror Borg solo armada starts. And then on Monday, Ops 20 through 80 get an event for defeating hostiles. Bonus points for using the Borg Cube or the Borg Sphere. And then Tuesday, Ops 20 through 50 doing Borg Sphere solo armadas. And then 51 through 80 is doing Elorian hostiles, so back to Continuum Space again. I don't like that. So many things, so many things. Voyager Doctor. I figured as much, but still doesn't necessarily explain it. The video explains nothing. The video only looked like it was 18 seconds long. I figured it was nothing. Then we have Wednesday. Ops 20 through 60, Borg Soul Sphere. 61 through 80, Conqueror Borg Armadas again. Probes, Elorian Hostiles on Thursday. And then next Friday will be defeating hostiles, extra points for the Borg Cuber Sphere. It's definitely not Mega Cube event, but it's adjacent. I was really starting to hope that we were going to go kill the assimilated hostiles in the beta sector. You'll have this sphere by the summer. You never know, you might be able to get extra blueprints during this event. So then, those are all SMSs. And then there's a cross-server Alliance SLB for defeating hostiles. There's a solo leaderboard July 6th through 7th for defeating Borg Sphere solo armadas for Ops 20 through 60. Ops 61 through 80 have a leaderboard for Conqueror Borg solo armadas. And there's a SLB for Ops 20 plus. I'm guessing it's still bracketed. That'll be next Thursday for defeating hostiles. Bonus points for Cube or Sphere. Event store has V'ger Prime Particles, Maverick Periphery Intel, Officer Shards, G7 Bonus Refinery Primes, Dolomite Particles, Premium Ear Dust, Vengeance Parts, Cost Efficiency Primes, and more. We haven't seen an event like this that has a store in a little bit. Sphere BVs would be awesome, but that's not the Scopely way. I mean, it's possible. If It might. They wouldn't give you like the opportunity to get the full unlock with it, but that's way louder than it needs to be. Yeah, that did nothing at all. That did nothing at all. That is interesting. I look forward to seeing this store. I look forward to seeing this store. Yeah, I've got the sphere. I bought the sphere because the Maverick stuff that you got off of it was definitely worthwhile. For me. It was rewarding enough for me. What else? We had another thing. Oh, it must have been the patch notes. I haven't even looked at the patch notes yet. What did they fix? 7-day login streak. The reset time has been updated from 1700 UTC to 400 UTC. So that goes with the regular daily event reset, the 24-hour reset. Players who have previously lost their streak have been reset to day 7. Players who maintained their streak will retain their current progress. Improved bundle claiming, so players can continue claiming other eligible virtual bundles while previous single bundle or claim or purchases are still being processed. I remember hearing about that one. Then they did a bunch of bug fixes.
$50 Tech asked me, when will I get the Borg sphere ship? When
You don't get it.
damn well decides to stop being stingy. Usually it's tied to the Borg Solos event stuff or a limited unlock path. So check the current event tab and news. If you're at 49,200 on the Doctor, you're still in the suffering for scraps phase.
Yeah, was that 49 out of 200 for the Doctor, or was that for the sphere? So fix the navigation error. Fix some crap about the outposts. I think I heard Mufasa talking about this one this morning. Fix an issue with the previous ship active ability. Yeah. Untranslated text. Battle logs fixed up a little bit. Tutorials and field training fixed. Not bad. Overall, a pretty decent little hot fix. Someone pointed out an awesome thing earlier too. STFC Pro now has your streak. Most of my accounts are over 100 with some over 200. Man, I don't know if I want to know that. Hey, Zero G's, how you doing tonight?
Hope you had a good stream, Samo. I caught most of it. Just waiting to fill out the...
Fill out the thingy with the thingy. Oh, let's see. Where do we have the streaking? TCG Daily. What is that, LOLs?
Here's a thought for
old ass
E11E11E. Oh, E11E11E. Random thought. What could go wrong? Famous last words before your chat turns into a dumpster fire, your mic goes mute mid-solo, or your browser betrays you with NSFW tabs front and center. But hey, chaos is just adventure with a naughty grin. Embrace it. Just keep the Wi-Fi strong and your pants optional.
Browser betrays you with NSFW tabs front and center. No, definitely not happening. Chaos is just adventure with a naughty grin. Keep the Wi-Fi strong and your pants optional. That's such a streamer thing. Must have did something with the TC map because now I can see the buffs from the other alliances. You can see what buffs they have activated. I feel like you used to be able to do that. Like, I feel like that was a thing that you used to be able to do. I still don't see the login streak. Where's the login streak? Oh. Jesus Christ. 501 days. My goodness. I don't know if I should be proud of that or ashamed. You know, and I would almost guarantee that if you went back, that follows into Galaxy Quest, I'd be willing to bet. Or would that be Transigen? It's on stfc.pro. So you can, I could look you up too. So yeah, you're at 548 days. Yeah, your login, what your current login streak is. That's crazy. I had no idea that that would have even popped up on here at all. Like, part of me is like, I don't know if I want to know this. That's my entire game. It says you've been playing for at least 778 days. Hi, Delmeyer. Bet yours is like 7 years. It doesn't go back that far. It doesn't go back quite that far. Because it'll only go back that 778 days. Because I think that's the oldest that the data started getting pulled at. That must be fairly new because that wasn't there a couple weeks ago. And I'd be willing to bet that a lot of us on Twitch, you know, that are engaged enough with the game to be you know, like on a second platform to talk about the game, are probably going to be more likely to be that higher active people. That's then the, I wish the Vindicator Week even the event updated to be done with the every Armada and every hostile hunt while using Vindicator. Doesn't it go to almost every Armada? Yeah, DJs is definitely an exception for that. But I mean, I don't know. He's a little bit different because he's not coming to the platform in the same way. If that makes sense. Because he's acting as a broadcaster more than a consumer. Why is that not showing anymore? There it is. So yeah, 548 days. That's interesting statistics. It's amazing some of the stuff that they can track on here. So we don't get the Unimatrix event to start popping in until tomorrow. And we don't get to see the event store until Saturday. That's a little disappointing. I wouldn't mind seeing it now. Like, seeing some of that stuff ahead of time wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's really cool to be able to see that. Welcome in, House of Chin, if I didn't say hi before.
Thank you for the streams. I just wanna thank you for the stream. I just wanna thank you for the stream.
Thank you for the 3-stream streak, Mr. Tony, sir. How are you doing tonight? I don't know if I said hi to you before, but I saw your name pop through for something. I don't know if it was lurking and escaping or whatnot. That's good. I like having like these random events being popped in. Decaval.
Hey boy.
Hopping, collecting flowers. Oh, like the Twitch flowers.
All right, so
How's it going, D-Camel? I've got a few Twitch flowers going. That's kind of interesting to see that thing. Mr. Tony sir got hit by Ellie. I get hit in the veil a lot from different people, from names that I recognize sometimes. Doing good, glad to hear that. It's actually been a pretty damn good day. Well, thank you for that 3-stream streak. Like 500K. Was it the regular ISO or was it the Isogenite? I bet it was the Isogenite. It had to be the Isogenite. That would be the new stuff. Okay. I would definitely go for that. Hell yeah. All right, so we got Sector Supremacy, FKR Hostiles. It does not matter which faction we're hitting. Sector Rush. Quantum Adjudicators. So go kill the new hostiles. We're not doing Interstellar Dominance. We're not doing Vengeance is Mine. Voyage Across the Void. We'll get that knocked out with all the regular crap we do today. Well, let's see. Cold Directive, we get to go kill some Breen. Dimensional Breach, we go kill some Armadas. No daily events to do. No, if you're looking at people's names while you're hunting OPL, you're not doing it right. Or OPC. Yeah, you're definitely not doing it right. Got the Athena to tier 10. 475 billion after the shield upgrade. That's crazy. Toss getting the Gamba in. Misa get the Gamba in. Oh yeah, wartime definitely expect to get hit. Heck yeah. Yeah, that is no exceptions there at that point. Your expectations is to get hit. And I mean, if you're running any kind of a leaderboard or anything like that, that OPL still counts for some of that crap. Now everyone knows you like PvP. Well, I mean, I've seen some of that in arenas myself. Like, I think the first time JB hit me in the Veil, I was sitting there like, should I send him a note and be like, hey man, come on, man? And then I was like, nah. I was like, I'm just gonna wait till he goes on his stream next. The OPL hunters drive you crazy? I mean, I don't mind OPL hunting, like, especially in the Veil. Like, my purpose of being up there is to complete my daily. And I don't care about the cargo that actually comes home with me for the most part. Yes, OPL. Server 34 loves to call it OPL instead of OPC. Oh yeah, I get hit all the time too. I mean, today I got hit 3 times, all 3 of my miners. I don't know if it'll go back far enough to show yesterday. At least once a day, I lose a miner in the Veil. At least once a day. Now you have sweepers that are bad because you won't share quota. That's one of those get gooder situations. I feel like it was more than twice as fast, wasn't it, Mr. Tony? I never really did a chip comparison, but it seemed like it was closer to like 10 times, I thought. Bookmark OPL hunters and crack their bases every time you can. What, exactly twice as fast as 78? I wonder if that changes when you're looking at like 72. No mining is happening on your server? None at all? That's brutal. John Deere got somebody for 1.8 million of the 1-star like 30 minutes ago. Curious what happens in the Veil? I mean, it's just a bunch of mining. Just a bunch of mining. I mean, it's a little bit different because, you know, like, you're not all on the same server, so there's less consequence and a little bit less diplomacy involved in things. But I mean, you still get like your Veil chat. So like you have your own chat, so you can chat with people in your Veil. So like if you're looking on doing some of the group armadas and stuff like that, like you can coordinate with some people to be able to get some help on hitting up on one of these things. They complain about you hitting their base. That's definitely out there. Our alliance is in a war with like 5 alliances that are allied, so we are shutting their shit down. That's so much fun. Like, when you get into those situations where, you know, like, your one alliance gets declared on by 5 alliances, the inequity of the number of targets that are available to them versus you makes it so much more fun, because they're sitting there like, oh, we can't find anybody, they're not doing anything. No, you dumbass. We're out hunting your asses and sending your ships back to base, collecting your OPL. You are doing our dailies for us. Love that so much. Loose row on 95. I mean, I think ours is fairly okay. It's very it's cooperative, but it's definitely not the most restrictive by any means. Yeah, the Veil chat is all these people are on Veil 1 with me. So we've got like a total of 20 different servers. I think there's 20 different servers ish, roughly. They chose the wrong alliance to fuck with. We have all the strongest players in APAC. That could actually be fun for them too then, if they're going to be punching around with the big dogs. That can be fun. I've never been part of the biggest alliance on the server before, but I've definitely fought back more than once. Our alliance is purple hearts on like 99% of the server. It's not that bad, 50, is it? I don't think it's that bad. It can't be that bad. I mean, that should be able to be seen. Let's see. A system. Well, I guess we can look at territory. I mean, just in territory here, there's one, two, three. Okay, there's a few. There is a few. I'm actually surprised that we're hearts with little dark, but not big dark. But then we also have purple hands, too. Yeah, that's a good chunk. I mean, that's a large portion of the active player base. I hate row of the passion. Throw that shit out the window. I mean, it depends on what the row is. I think that there are certain portions of it is, you like good stuff for the cooperative spirit. As long as you don't have stupid protections for stupid things. Like, even just having like the no loot, don't shoot stuff. I think that's fair. I think that's a good starting point for everybody. Got a negative 50% mining rate. There's more here than I would have thought, because we got a plus 50% mining rate, but then we lost 75% of protected cargo, and then we have PvP damage lost or damage decrease, but we also have a PvP gain, and it's like, holy crap, you know, like so much of this stuff is so interesting. Yeah, those two systems had the same. But I think everything kind of in this corner was roughly the same. I don't know how they chose these systems. But it kind of, judging by what I had seen some of the other streamers last night, it looked like the what do they call this? The galactic anomalies were the same across all the servers. Just roughly from what I had seen. And I don't know if I'd call us like Care Bear Alliance, but we're definitely like a soft touch. Yeah, it's definitely stuff with our allies and follow the roll. But yeah, like the only role that we really have is just protecting under cargo miners and token systems. But even the token system thing, like everything's got a event supersede row thing. Did you say soft hands? Soft something.
Yo, we see that flood of names.
Tips.
Chats flying like a game of flames. New folks rolling in. Whole squad
Always moisturize.
pulled up to the bunny domain. Let's go. Welcome to the burrow. Welcome to the show. Cottontails live. Let the good vibes flow. Ready to train crazy. Watch the numbers.
Happy Thursday, Tibbs.
Drop your emotes. Let the whole chat know. Welcome Raiders. Welcome Raiders. Hey.
Welcome to the Bunny Ranch.
Oh, this reset, we got our 5th territory. Woohoo!
Tibbs wants my community to be called the Bunny Ranch. I'm not completely against this concept. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Skeletor. Welcome in, Tiberius. How was your stream? I didn't get a chance to really watch it. Ace in DC. GS Caledon, how you doing? It's a tip read. Now I gotta watch my mouth. Oh yeah, that was definitely, I don't know. The Bunny Ranch thing could be a thing. We'll have to see here. Wash it out with soap first. Yeah, we were just kind of going over territories and some of the new galactic the DVD bounce. You kind of have to sit back and watch this. You can't just see it. You have to watch it to see if it hits the corner perfectly. I kind of wish this would actually go until it does hit the corner perfectly. No, Monosilk can fix that. Thank you, Draven. But yeah, we were talking about the new galactic anomalies that popped up into TC and you know, kind of some of the differences, and it looked like the servers all kind of had the same thing going on. Hey Sancho, how are you doing today?
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow, S724 Paul. Is that as in server 724, as in like the newest STFC server? I believe newest STFC server. Correct. Awesome. Well, welcome on in. They have a lot of players on that already. Holy crap. Okay, that's older than I thought it was. I had just noticed that pop up when I was looking a couple weeks ago, so I thought it was actually something that started in June, but that's already 2 and some odd months, 2 months and some odd weeks old. Tibbs is a galactic anomaly, being the god of mischief and all. Oh my! Not that impactful unless below Op 61. The new. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that too. We needed something else to break the game. We were bored with the old glitches. Have they broke any of the have these caused any errors? I guess I heard something about nodes disappearing, but that was like a little bit of hard to say if that's related to any of this stuff. I don't know if ours, I never paid attention enough to know if there would be missing nodes. It looks like we might have all of them. That would be disappointing if like none of the things flip to geodes ever again. That would be a killer debuff.
Much love for that shiny sub.
Well, thank you for that resub, Skeletor. 7 months though. Nice, thank you so much. Another server 34, pal. How is how is Coda treating you guys? Or are you still in dark? I should ask that first, if you're still in dark. You are? Cool. Yeah, I imagine that there's some fun in the mining over there. Okay, you made it up to Commodore? Heck yeah. I never. The hostels are hard? That doesn't surprise me, I guess. Yeah, I know, like, even on our 3-star system, the 70s hit a little bit rough. But my Vengeance is only tier 6, so it needs a little bit of room. I've seen some nodes seem to disappear. Some when zero's on one, it disappears. While they said 0, but it appears when they leave. Except if they get killed 0 node, then it shows no icon in that node's place. But if you click where the node is supposed to be, you can plant on it. There was a lot of similar stuff like that in... That's my brain. I think there's a lot of stuff like that in Latinum space. For the wind chimes, Draven. Try to hit 63s, same points as higher. Yeah, the 63s and the 66s. They definitely... the 63s and 66s are definitely easier. I can park on those a lot. The 70s, I can knock down a few, but I don't even know if it's worth... Nah, it's not even worth it. 500, 400, 200. Yeah, you get the same amount of 1-star and just... It's twice as much, but I can't hit twice as many of the 70s. And with the 66s, I can put on a loot crew and make up that gap. You know, like... That's so crazy. Your Vengeance is tier 11. Yeah, I imagine that... Are they 4-star hostels in there then? Or are they still 3 stars? I haven't even been over there to really look. Oh, they're basically the same ones then. Yeah, the extra punch from the 70s doesn't really pay off. The 66s and 63s are definitely the way to go. That's what I've found with mine. But that's always just a matter of having the extra time and the desire to go through and hit them. I was looking for the sphere, but I didn't need the sphere. Yeah, the 80 survey is a no-hit. I haven't seen any screenshots yet of one being killed. But yeah, I've heard it's basically impossible to do with a 73 ship. Which doesn't really surprise me too much, I guess. I know the you know, like the loot goblins like that aren't usually like the same strength as the normal hostels in a lot of cases, and you would kind of expect to be able to hit those a little bit easier than if the you know, like than like a regular 80 FKR. But yeah, it didn't sound like that was quite the case. And I don't know how high you can hit up with a 73 ship normally either. Like, I don't know if you can do an 80 FKR with the max 73 faction ship. Because I know, like, some people were... What were they trying to do? Push 75s with the Vengeance? I want to see what's kind of like where people's goals were. It's interesting watching some of the higher levels push the envelope and find the limits of things. Because like that's all the pathway stuff that when I follow in their footsteps and I get up to that point, like I'll naturally have a little bit of an easier time with that for the most part, because there will be additional research and officers and forbidden texts and everything like that. Just a few trillion. Higher levels pushing the limit. Is that called whale watching? I think that would be a good way to look at it. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. How did that go off at the same time? Thank you, Dragon Ghost Rider. Watching my stream is whale watching. For some people, it would be. Hey, Iron Fister.
That AI is El Creepo accurate on some things.
Chat, your brand new track is ready. You know what to do. Level up the train to unlock it.
That always feels so weird. It always feels so weird to hear the VIP hype train in the background like that. In the clips. Those would be nice. I saw somebody else come in. B Smith, welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Shout out for Iron Fister, heck yeah. And here it goes. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a lot of good. There's a lot of good stuff that comes out of those hype trains. I mean, even just like the default song that pops off. Good, hot enough for me? I got lemonade here. It's definitely this kind of weather. It makes certain drinks taste really good. I've got air conditioning, so I can't complain. I don't have to work outside. I'm not going to complain about it. Hunting OPC for ISO 3 and 1 star. It's definitely worthwhile to do a little bit of OPC hunting for it. Heat is not conducive to the beard. When it gets hot, like I do like a lot of under beard trimming. Like I will give it like a little opportunity to aerate itself. Iced tea, lemonade, ice pops, even like a good beer too, an ice cold beer. 75% loss again. Exclamation point join to get in on the next dungeon. Miss cold beer. This is gonna be the 4th with literal fire. We're just getting past our really strong heat wave. We've been in warm weather or hot weather advisories the last 3 days, and we got a little bit of relief yesterday with some rain. It's still a little muggy. The dew point's still up there. It's got a new 27-inch curved Samsung monitor, and wow, what a difference. I've got 27-inch AOC that's curved that I use on my right side here. And I think that works really good for like the periphery kind of side of things. I've got a flat monitor in front of me here that I use. It took me a little bit to get used to the curved monitor, but it's definitely nice. And Samsung does some really good monitors. I got a mixed batch here. I've got an AOC and an Asus, whatever their Game Tech, whatever the heck that brand was called. I don't even remember. It's a necessary for Minnesota life. 108. Oof. Yeah, we were just... I don't even know if we got to 90 today. The heat index was definitely in the 90s. But I could walk outside without needing a bread knife, so it wasn't terrible. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. Yeah, it's down to 80 now already. Oh, we got storms on the horizon. Oh, there's a big old thunderstorm lined up for me. Keep my AC set for 86. Holy crap, I hope that's a joke. That sounds inhumane. Like, that's not even the goddamn, like, Celsius conversions or anything. Or is that in Kelvin? Is that 86 degrees Kelvin? Man. Mine said it's 70 right now. So it'll run between 70 and 72. Well, between 68 and 72. So I'll let mine go a little bit of a string. 65. Anything higher than 70 is uncomfortable. Higher than 72 is unlivable. I understand what you're saying, but it's not not by experience. I'm good up till 75. As long as I'm not doing anything strenuous, like if I'm not working out or something. No, wait, we don't want that. We don't want that. Cheap and broke still won't catch me in a house at 86 degrees. Well, I don't even know, like, with your, like, 80 screens of STFC, like, if is it even capable of going beneath 80 degrees? Like, is that within the laws of thermodynamics to allow that to happen? At night, my temperature goes down to 65. At night, it goes down to 65. In the daytime, it goes a little warmer. Like in my house right now, 70 degrees. Which I consider, it's about perfect. But like in the wintertime, like I'll set my heater to 65, no problem. Open the windows in the winter. Yeah, my windows, basically as soon as the high temperature goes to below 65, my windows are usually pretty open. Especially for my bedroom. Exclamation point join to get in on the next engine. If you could afford to live in California, move to a part in Cali that's between 50 and 90 degrees, never need a heater or AC. That wouldn't be too terribly bad, no. Like, I know, like, if you get into, like, some of the, like, coastal, like, northern-ish portions of the state, like, it stays very temperate. Like, I knew a guy that was from there, and he's like, yeah, the temperature goes from, like, 58 in the winter time to, like, 67 in the summertime. And I'm like, holy crap. Oh, God, you play with game sounds? No wonder 75 seems fine. I do play with the game sounds. A lot of times it's because I'm not paying attention to the game. Because, like, right now, I've got 5 ships that are mining. So I like to listen for that mining depletion noise. I mean, you can't even hear, but I still have my other game going in the background that I can hear. But it doesn't go across in stream. So every once in a while, like, my ship will get hit OPL on my other game, and I'll look over here to see that all my ships are still alive, and I have to look sometimes to see if somebody hit the ship without actually killing it. It gets confusing sometimes, trying to figure out which account had the issue. Alright, FKR stuff. We have the FKR, we have the Breen. Let's go do the Breen. Get our ship parts. I'll have to look and see. I haven't taken a really good look at this month's calendar. I don't know if there's going to be any good spend events. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. Just trying to figure out if there's some extra spend events that are happening. Because I gotta work towards getting the Vengeance upgraded. And kind of get that planned out. Only hit the Breen your event calls for, yep. Absolutely. Cost calculator.
OMG, ICSOMEBUNNY streaming.
I'll see some bunny. I was like, what the hell is that word? Hi, Bacon Fish. Good evening, Retro. How you doing? Was killing 74s and got no points in Cold Directive. I have done that twice. I've done that twice. It's so frustrating that they don't allow you to punch up. I mean, it's not even for the sake of like wanting to punch up specifically. It's just for having the ability to punch up. What is going on? Okay. So I'm gonna need another 7 million titanium. Gross. So once I get 7 million titanium, I can work on upgrading this. So probably like 2 weeks, maybe. Lived most of my life up in Washington State, so I'm used to the cold. When my ex-wife suggested moving to Texas, I thought I was gonna melt in the heat, but surprisingly, I'm okay in the heat. Apparently, just have a very wide comfort zone for temperature. Well, and some of it is too, like, you're gonna be able to get, you know, acclimated to that stuff, and you can really get the temperature really cued in, because, you know, like, it's kind of the same thing here. You know, by the end of winter time, 30 below doesn't feel that bad, and at the end of summertime, 90 degrees doesn't feel that bad. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 12 hours in that. Oof. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. That is definitely rough, Bacon Fish. You are a hard-working beast. Where am I at? I am in Minnesota. Right around Minneapolis. Negative 30 is effing horrible. Well, it's not that. It's one of those things. It's not that bad. You have to be dressed for it. Like, you obviously can't be comfortable in negative 30, like going out in a t-shirt, because you're gonna get frostbite no matter how comfortable you are in it. Yes, Minnesota. Every once in a while, when you hear me talk, it'll definitely come out. Dad keeps wanting me to move to Minnesota. Him and my brother live in Waseca. Can't do ice anymore. Slip and fall and break myself too often. That's why I moved out of Washington State. Yeah, ice can be treacherous, and the ice, it's really interesting. The ice changes throughout the temperature ranges too. Because some ice is actually kind of sticky. Some ice is extremely slippery. That's the way I think about it too, Skeletor. Like, I can put on layers very easily, but I can only take off so much when I'm out in public. You know, like, there's a limit to what the general public can tolerate from a fat man looking naked. Liked Minnesota when you were here. The mosquitoes the size of P-51 fighters were legendary. You know, and I think that there's a collection of mosquitoes that are actually like into like some S&M type stuff, and like they will go after you if you put on that DEET shit. Like, they've gained an attractance to the mosquito repellent because they know that that's where they're gonna find their food. A lot of times the candles work pretty okay, but it's all the different types of mosquitoes. Left leg is messed up. No movement in my ankle makes balancing on slick surfaces hard. Yeah, you need to be able to catch yourself. Exclamation point join to get in on this boss battle. Fight for glory. We'll kill this orc. St. Peter and Mankato were fun. Mankato, especially if you're in college, I think the first time that I heard it, I was like, you know, like that's not right. You know, like it didn't trigger the memory the right way. But then, like, the second time I heard it, I was like, okay, that's actually kind of cool. I conquer you. Oh, that came through on the dungeon rewards. Nice. That is a good one. Yeah, the DuckTales song redone. We're having a little bit of struggle with the orc, but we're still holding together. We're still holding together. I'm very interested to see how long this one's gonna go. Welcome in, Gonk. How you doing tonight? I'm rooting for the orc in the dungeon because they keep punching him in the nads. The penis stabs. Good, made it to 52. Ooh, do we get anything good at 52? You get to open up a No, that just gets you ready for 53. I don't think even any specialty stuff is there. I mind Sigma Titanium. It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. The Sigma Titanium is the biggest obstacle towards upgrading any of the G6 ships or G7 ships. The high tier, like the G6 Epics and the Vengeance and stuff, the Sigma Titanium's the biggest obstacle for it. And, you know, building ships for the 70 Epics, building the Vengeance, building up miners, like there's so many things that want it. You cannot mine Sigma unless you have a G6 ship. Yeah, I'm mining. I got 3 ships on Parsteel right now, and I've got 1 on Tritanium. You know, like that's... I try to keep that refinery fed for the Sigma resources. Because I'm trying to do my daily pulls. I have 120 million saved up for the Parsteel. And, you know, like, that's a... What was that? 14 mil a day. So that's roughly 10 days worth of refines that I have saved up right now. And kind of the same thing with the Sigma Tritanium. I mean, that's 1 full load from my amalgam a day. The Orc 1. We got so dang close with that. We got so dang close with that Orc. So I try to get 1 full load with the Aphelion a day. And that keeps the Sigma refinery running full tilt. Does it give a lot? No, it does not give a lot. But extra is extra. More is more. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. And I was relaxed about it for a little bit as I was coming up. If I would have known, if I would have known at 61 that it was going to become a bottleneck at 70, I probably would have started mining Tritanium and Parsteel back in G6. Anytime I would have had an idle ship, I would have had it mining. Don't talk in Galaxy chat, but you look at it. It was very funny the other day about territory. I don't look at Galaxy chat much myself. sometimes the information that comes across in there are interesting as people are trying to put together some of the new content. There's a lot of misinformation that gets spread in general chat or Galaxy chat, and sometimes it's just fun to sit back and watch that stuff. Once you go 71, you don't get G6 stuff from battle passes. With the choice tokens, they were still there. With the choice tokens, they were still there. No, we still get G6 stuff. The Alliance's territory control for the server. And there's some tinfoil hat wearers, I'll put it that way. I mean, it's what do you expect? You got the #1 power alliance on the server, one of the most active alliances on the server, and one of the strongest PvP alliances on the server. You fill all three roles. That is territory summed up. Power, numbers, and what was the third thing? I already lost it. PvP. Those are the three things to succeed in territory. Your alliance does all three great. Like more active people. Not everybody can be rogue. I don't know about MCRN. MCRN might be a little bit active too. They're always so quiet, like you don't know what they're doing. But I know as an alliance outside of Rogue, before I had joined Rogue, I definitely observed doing territory battles with them as an ally or supporting them or having a ally in common, and Rogue was always the #1 shower for territories. Just changed their name to Stealth. I mean, it'd fit because it's almost like, I mean, it's almost like the Romulan, like the whole Romulan empire, which that kind of reminds me, like going back to when they used to have Eisenhorn lockdown. Exclamation point joining in on the next dungeon. He got booted from Black. Your server doesn't hold you to 1 versus 1 TCs? Absolutely not. Throughout the beginning of territory capture, when it first launched, it was basically half the server versus half the server. We would always get these systems. I shouldn't say always, but a lot of times we'd have the system over capacity. We'd reach the ship limit. And we'd crash the server a few times. He didn't leave. Was he just like visiting for territory? I know I had seen that he was in there a while ago, I thought. Or is he just doing his thing? Nah, he was just doing his thing. Okay. Yeah, I think even somebody had mentioned in chat last night that he was going off about something. Got booted for it again. That's a shame, because like He can be a pretty decent guy. But I don't know, it's kind of funny in the long run. It's kind of funny in the long run. I mean, I can't feel sorry for him. Because like at some point you have to take control of your life and your actions. Who isn't going off on someone in GC? There's always, doesn't matter what server you're on, there's always somebody spouting off some random BS. I mean, that's why the community mod gives you the option to disable Galaxy chat. I guess that's not just an STFC thing either. That's pretty much any game. Any game that has a global chat or Galaxy chat or whatever. Like, that's usually where the dicks hang out. We're always been fluctuating in rank between the 5th and 10th biggest alliance as 3 to 4 G7 guys quit the last 2 weeks and we fill holes. 15 slots open. But it's too narcissistic. Yeah. I do use the mod. I do. For dude as the most Isley Cantina. Yeah. Don't get sucked down into idiot conversations in GC. The idiots will drag you down and beat you over the head with experience. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. I keep GC on for the entertainment. There are times where, you know, like how people get the urge to watch those reality TV shows. Every once in a while, I just want to grab some popcorn and stir up a little bit of shit in GC. And just be like, okay, guys. I'm just going to sit back and watch now. Have fun. Hi, Omega J. How you doing tonight? Are you feeling any better? Chatting in Galaxy is really frowned upon in my alliance. Well, and, you know, like, that's one of those things because your alliance has extra eyes upon them. People are always looking for an excuse to point fingers at you for doing something, for doing anything. It doesn't even matter if it's smart, stupid, anything. There's always people that are looking to go point fingers at Dark for doing anything. Go at it. Dude, this should be a stream goal next time. We need to make this as a stream goal. We'll have to have it set up with like 100 bits, like put something on a wheel, and then like 5 subs spins the wheel. Jeez, I was actually gonna go look at my other. So my other server 719.
The lead
The
down
big
the chute, followed by Gen Sync.
More
Is a crap on the board from this point. Candid, navigating the board. Somebody just
I feel like I need to download this
up in
link.
the damn sky. Gone. See you later, Gen Sync.
No shot.
Somebody went backwards. Gen Sync landed in 1. What the luck is all I can say.
Did I
What
see that
the
right?
luck. Yeah.
Ascendancy 2.
I even checked. I went up and to see who it was.
Hey, MJ.
That's insane. That's insane. Gen Sync, that's incredible luck, dude. Buy a lotto ticket. Like, do it now. It's like, Jesus.
That's always hilarious.
Now.
Yeah, the 719, the biggest alliance had a dispute in row for one of the server votes, and they basically have ended up going to war against the entire server, which is hilarious. They feel like they're gonna prove a point or something. They're trying to do this like, well, if you don't agree with me, we'll just do it anyways kind of thing. And that kind of attitude never works out. Exclamation point join to get on the next dungeon. So it's kind of interesting to watch that. I don't participate in any of the diplomacy or any of the embassy things. Any of the really deep stuff, so it's gonna be interesting. We need a server merger. I think Misa would love to merge with us. Server 724. Why would you think so? Because then there's extra like OPC targets to hunt. Our hero seems to be don't poke the bear. Well, I mean, every alliance has like their own set of rules, you know? Like, we have our server row, but I mean, if you start skirting row, if you start using row, if you start overly attacking within row, things come back in an amplified manner. It doesn't really matter if it's all good hits. If it starts to be perceived that it's a targeted thing, it gets amplified and turned back. We still can't get a handle on the players from the last server we merged with. I mean, honestly, we wouldn't be that bad, to be honest. Our server's been really good about general cooperation. Like, that's been a strong pillar of this server for a very long time. That the more that we work together, the less Scopely profits from us. I hate it when people from Q28 use QS instead of speed. Well, I mean, that would be the most annoying thing about me being in another server, is when I start talking about OPC and I call it OPL. Yeah, the Misa put that point up there. I didn't even read that yet. Das's roast seems to be don't poke the bear. Our server merger just meant we absorbed them, really. And I think it would be kind of the same thing with us, because, you know, like, we're all about being able to do the things. Like, the biggest thing is to make sure that people can get their dailies done. We lose a lot of moral high ground when Rev hunts OPC on stream. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, OPC hunting isn't really that big of a deal, generally speaking. But it causes retribution. And a lot of times, it ends up being something that slowly escalates. OPL it's overprotected load is what our dang server calls it. Overprotected limit. Yeah, something like that. Overprotected load, protected limit. It's OPC is what most people call it, but I ended up on the damn server that calls it OPL instead of OPC. I had one guy hit my main Devore over every time I looked. I had my alliance this week strong fight in alliance. My alliance passed another alliance. Holy crap, that's a lot of Lords of Alliance, Dustin. I'm having trouble following that one. OPC hunting is a deal when it's new content. Well, I mean, it gets people frustrated. Because, you know, like, And I understand, like, I'm the same kind of person. I used to be really bad about it where, you know, like, oh, you hit me, so I'm going to go hit 2 of your players. Or I'm going to go get my OPL back from your teammates. I don't really follow that anymore. Not for the most part, but... Oh, your alliance had taken it? Gotcha. Yeah. I feel like OPC has been the generally used term in the content creation space. Like, I feel like most streams refer to it as OPC. I think. Payback hits times 5 all within row. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Hey, just QTX. I know right if somebody shot me, I wouldn't go find 2 other random people and shoot them down. I know I would go after the person that shot me. A lot of times it's hard to find that one person. It's a little bit different now. It's a little bit different now with the Voyager ability because that does give you the ability to locate them. But sometimes it's just easier to go hit 2 of their purples. I mean, I've even gone as far trying to prove points. Like, I've gone as far as hitting an alliance and their allies. After 5 years of war, I'm still not used to my miners never dying. Feels really depends on how I feel that day and how bad I need something. Yeah, I mean, there's a thing of, you know, like hunting the overprotected ships and, you know, having it be a benefit. And especially like when you're in some of these loops, you get deep into the loops, sometimes the time doesn't work for it. I mean, even like my ship on 719, my level 30 account on 719, that one I'm having trouble trying to get into Augment Exile loop, getting splicers to be able to start getting the Reliant. It's way easier. It is way easier to go and hunt OPC ships than it is to try to accumulate the stuff to be able to get the refines. But I'm also level 30. And I don't have any ships that are very strong, and I get outmatched by some of those Reliants. So I'm looking forward to getting the reputation to get to level 34 and get myself like a D4 or something. Hey, my miner, I got your base. I used to be the same way. Like, I would crack people's bases. And like a lot of times I would hit their miners as they were coming back home and stuff. And it wasn't uncommon for those people to end up on a list to pay attention to. I used to play very aggressively. And now I don't even PvP. Exactly, Dragon Ghost Rider. Like, I don't even care anymore. Especially after mining in the Veil, like there's very little ability to pay back any of the punishments of anything that happens there, so it's kind of like, yeah. It's just stupid for revenge for OPC. I think it was mainly just an excuse to PvP. You know what would be cool is if Scopely, they could write in some code that if you get attacked by a player, it leaves an ion trail that you can follow for a period of time before it fades. That would be awesome. This is just stupid for revenge for OPC. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You have every opportunity to make sure that you don't go OPC and you don't lose that cargo. and losing a ship that you're not losing cargo. That was actually call for war a lot of times. If you would hit a underprotected cargo ship, or if you would hit an OPC ship when your cargo was already full. Like, we used to go to war over stupid shit like that. It used to be bad. Everybody's calmed down so much more. I feel like anyone playing 2 or more accounts needs intervention. You're not wrong, DOS. You are not wrong. Hunting OPC makes no sense, to be honest. The refines are lame. I agree. You know, except for a little bit of, like, some of the new stuff, like the Isogenite. I can understand people going out and hunting that just to get that refinery started. Or if your alliance doesn't have access to the Isogenite 2 or 3. Like, some of that makes sense for people to want to get into doing it. Especially if they're in an alliance that needs to get on the board or something. Our server has 2 pretty close in power alliances. Yeah, that kind of makes sense for competition. Like, I remember before we really had row implemented on our server, we would actually battle alliances that were above and below us in the power rankings to maintain our position on the power rankings board, because depriving them of the ability to mine meant it was tougher for them to grow. Of course, this was 7 years ago when the game was a much different economy. You could actually affect somebody's gameplay by keeping them off of the mines, off of the nodes. When I first started, I was hitting my allies and didn't know I can't do that. My alliance explained it to me. Well, and that's the thing, like, all of the diplomacy and all of the rules, it's not part of Scopely's game. There's no strong indication in the game of what any of the symbols means. It's a player construct. And that hasn't existed throughout the entirety of the game. They implemented the diplomacy stuff, what, 4 years ago? Like, it's fairly recent. It is a PvP game. I mean, that's why we have protected cargo. It's to give you an ability to still be able to do something, even if you're getting knocked off the nodes or anything like that. The best and worst part about the change to how long you could hit, it helps protect the lower levels, but also keeps the lower players from being able to punch up and get OPC from bigger players. And I agree, Dragon Ghost Rider. I'm a firm believer that there should be no limit on the punch up. I don't think that there's any reason that somebody can't punch up to hit me. Obviously, there's going to be limitations of the actual power ability. You know, like, so there's a natural barrier, but, you know, like, for the most part, like, yeah. Yeah, no banding in territories. I still kind of think that that banding should be removed for stations, too. Like, it's kind of silly that it takes the banding off for ships, but it doesn't pay any attention to the stations. It's like, come on, guys, come on. Can we get sector supremacy done? No, I need... Why? That needs a lot of FKR ships. Does it have a level clock? This does have a level requirement. Maybe I try... Nah, 73s don't give that much more. I guess I will do another run later tonight. We got the This is heroic. So 66, that only requires 20 of them. That's not that bad. That's well within reach for a heroic event. That's crazy. I would like it better if it went back to the original PvP banding. I mean, if I want to be honest, like, the whole concept of PvP banding is kind of silly. It serves a purpose, and I think that it's a great purpose because I have no business hitting a level 15 ship. But there are times where that becomes very frustrating. Yeah, being able to kill. I don't take any pride in it. I do like to do, you know, like more of the use like the same level of ship. Actually, I'd use a lower level ship. Like if I was PvPing with people that are in like G3 epic ships, like I would break out a G3 uncommon ship and just ultimately be laying shame to them, but you know, like try to put it on like a more even footing of some sort. Especially if there's no real thing that you're fighting for. If it's just kind of more sparring. Like that gets to be fun to get something like that's competitive. It'd be nice to be able to have that as some kind of a mechanic. They'll one day release the Sigma rating ship. Yeah, that or some kind of a skin. It's a bit of an inevitability. I'm not a fan of that concept, to be honest, though. If they do have some kind of a Sigma rating thing, it's gonna have to have such a small capacity. Because if somebody raids 5 million Sigma, like that is a huge impact to the game. And in order for somebody to raid that, like it should take them a couple hours to be able to get 5 million, to be honest. So I mean, that's like the only way to really keep any kind of balance. Good night, Ellie. Good luck fighting Mr. Tony, sir. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. I think they have the protected cargo set backwards. I guess I'm not 100% sure what the best way would be to handle that. Because like it'd be interesting, like if you had a had some kind of ability to like decouple the cargo from the ship or something. Like if you were actively on and being attacked or targeted. How important are these sector prisms? Like, I feel like that's got to be a pretty decent reward for something. They are important. Because it seems like they're handing them out for very little effort. The hell do they even do? Is that a research material? For the refinery to get stuff to upgrade the new building? I must have missed it. Exclamation point join to get in on the dungeon. Because not there. Raw isogenite. Oh, is that what that was? Was it the quantum prism? Is that what we're getting? No, sector prism. Used in no, that is the research material. Okay. Well, thank you for having all the research looking correct. Interesting. The particle was the purple sector prism. So it looks like the chronoton? No, what is that? That looks like the goddamn Stella particle? I think. Just think I should get to keep more cargo because you mined it. Well, I mean, there's a lot of research and stuff for it. Can be earned by activating services in territory capture zones. So the sector prism is a service? Not in particular. That must be one of those ones that's... We got luminous prism, so sector prism just supposed to be another one of those. I don't know that we have any sector prisms. That's interesting stuff. That's interesting stuff.
Biddy dance, okay.
Hi, Darktree.
I'll get the biddy dance going on today.
How you doing today? It's going pretty good. It's been a very eventful day today, in a good way. And that was Sector Rush.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Thank you, Asian boy. I switched join to get in the next dungeon. I didn't want to have them be too high. I can tell you this, I hear it a lot higher than you do. A lot higher. Because that's coming through, let's say, 70%, 60%. I've got it coming through at like 100. It's about half again is as loud as what the background music is. Glad it wasn't higher. I mean, that's the thing, is like, it's not set per song. Exclamation point join to get in on the boss battle. See if we can kill this trash panda. I must not have done the boss fight one. Did I not do a boss fight? I don't think I did a boss fight. That's an angry raccoon. That's an angry trash panda.
Thank you for the streams. I just wanna thank you for the stream. I just wanna thank you for the stream.
There we go. We got that fixed. Thank you for the stream streak. Dark Tree. Man, I feel like you just had one last night already. That must have been a couple nights ago. Seven streams. We got a week's worth of watching. Heck yeah. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. That's... I don't know. I think I'd feel bad if Ice Wolf was here right now. I guess unless the raccoon wins. If the raccoon wins, maybe I wouldn't feel bad then. Okay, so... I need to do... Armadas. I wish the Vindicator had the ability to jump. Insta-warp. I don't remember who does all the Armada loot stuff. This is group Armadas only. No, any Armadas, 40%. That's more. Might as well. Does beer work against Armadas? Non-Armadas. Doctor works against Armadas. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so I don't think any of the other newer officers work. I don't even know why I'm getting so worried. No, I'm not even worried. It's not worried. So I'm concerning myself with even doing any of that. Alright, let's knock down a couple Couple armadas. Don't even use the Vindicator, worst investment ever. Yeah, I would use it if it had the instant warp. Just for the sake of using it. This is the only thing I ever use it for. Because it scores extra points. So it's kind of beneficial, but it's easier for me to hit 2 more armadas or 3 more armadas or whatever than it is to actually hit the wait for the warp times. Exclamation point and join to get in on the dungeon. Because at some point, like, there's usually a need to move for the uncommons to a different system. Because once you get the first 3 out, like, there's usually somebody else there, and then it's like, okay, I'm not going to try to fight through trying to kill 8 of these things while somebody else is still here. It's so tough. It's so tough. The feds for the uncommons is usually the way that I go. Because there's never anybody in those systems for some reason. Getting somebody to 10% off coupons. Did you get one from my merch store again? I think you've got like 3 of them now. You got 5 of them? I don't think you can add them all up. That'd be kind of crazy if you got all 10 of them. And like they could be used on top of each other. Free items. At whichever ship level does Vindicator start handing armadas by itself? That varies a little bit with your officers and research. And what armadas you're going against. Because it can handle itself against certain armadas at tier 1, level 1. Oh, there's some event for killing feds. That'd make it worthwhile. I had an event for FKRs. I didn't see one for feds specifically this time. But when there is one specifically for one faction, I definitely love using armadas for that. Especially with the ones like Federation, because I'm chasing that rep. So like when they have the hostile hunts where you had to kill the specific factions, I loved using the armadas for that, because most of the time when they have hostile hunt stuff, the armadas still score. And you don't take a faction rep hit. Exclamation join to get in on the dungeon. I think that was the last rare. We had 3 of those this time, so I might be able to only have to do a few uncommons. It's doing the loop thing. My game's being a little freaky right now. Cotton may need to get a new chair. And the back on this one gave out. The frame cracked. And I'm debating about whether I want to take it apart and weld it back up. Oh, that armada's still broken. It never was like a really comfortable chair. It was one that was kind of cheap, but it was like supposed to be high quality and whatnot. Which it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad quality. but it just wasn't quite enough cushion in the seat. It wasn't bad. It was one of those. I think I still got a hell of a deal for what I paid for it. But probably time. I was kind of looking at, I think Secret Labs. Exclamation point join to get in the dungeon. I was looking at Secret Labs on the chairs. They had some big boy friendly ones. But I might have to go looking around to see if any of the other STFC streamers have any referrals for any chairs that would be worth taking a peek at. Because definitely always willing to support one of the homies. Okay, perfect. That event is done. And then I think I'm going to wait to do my FKRs until after reset just to get a jump start on tomorrow's event for that. Not something I typically do, but I think I'm going to do that tonight. Cool. I think that's where I'm going to call it. Let's see who else is rating tonight. The rating. Who else is streaming tonight? Let's see. We got LaRooster doing some old school RuneScape. Let's see. DJs. Candy. Candy's still doing Silk Song. We haven't rated Candy in such a long time. We haven't rated DJs in a long time either, but we haven't rated Candy in such a long time. I'm gonna raid Candy. This is like the only night that I get an opportunity to raid Candy. I gotta take advantage of it. Because a lot of times I've been running later on Thursdays. So appreciate everybody stopping by today. Appreciate the raids. Appreciate the subs and resubs. Hope everybody had a fantastic Thursday. Today is Thursday. Hope all of my Canadian friends had a terrific Canada Day. And I hope all of my American friends get to have a great 4th of July weekend. I will be streaming again on Sunday. I'll be around off and on throughout the weekend, so you'll be able to catch me in some other streams. CDB has a stream on Saturday, the 4th of July, 8 p.m. British Standard Time, celebrating his 2-year Twitch anniversary. So if y'all could definitely pay him a visit and share some love, that would be always much appreciated. And I'm going to try to make it there myself. He's going to get his new Find That Officer premiering Have a great day.